and I kind of like set the boundaries for the guys around me. Like, don't mess with my JP. Look at JP.
My bad.
All right, Tyler, let's talk about Smirnoff. Tell me about what people can expect from a one-of-a-kind yacht experience with you in Miami.
Well, we're going to have it all. We're going to have fun because I'm a boat boy. I love to be on the water. I love to get, have a good time. That's my weekends typically. So, but we got a captain. We got a chef. We got Smirnoff seltzers, red, white, and berry. We're going to have a good time. It's summertime. So I'm excited for this. Just good people enjoying ourselves in the summer like we used to do, So we're ready to get back to it.
Tell me about Smirnoff in general. What's your favorite flavor? Why does this partnership work for you?
Why does it work for me? Because I've been drinking Smirnoff since I was of age, And
Me too.
it's just like always been a staple. It's great for being outside and hot. I love the seltzers. Big red, white, and berry seltzer guy right now. For the summer, it's just the best way to cool off, chill out, have a nice drink. It's refreshing, So that's kind of what I've been on lately. I mean, it's hot here in Florida right now. So, on the beach, or hanging out by the water, a nice red, white, and berry seltzer, can't beat it.
I saw that shirtless pic the other day. Are you splitting your time between Florida and New York still?
Yeah, much more time in Florida. I got a lot of projects I'm working on down here, so I'm not really spending much time in New York City. But yeah, so right now, it's Florida for me, and I'm loving it down here.
You have a book coming out soon that may or may not be in my possession. Are you nervous, excited? How are you feeling about how that's going to be out there soon?
I'm excited. Share a lot with everybody. My past stories, my relationship stories, my, kind of the things I've learned from those relationships, my advice, things to do, things not to do, red flags, all that stuff. But also like kind of the mantras I live by. I went through some dark times and, was in some pretty deep holes and how I got myself out of them. So I hope people can relate to them. I hope it has a lot to do with treating women right and respecting women. And, it's kind of like, I want people to read it and be like, oh yeah, you know what? This is how I should be treated. I want my brothers and kids their age to read and be like, all right, this is how we're supposed to treat women, or at least start doing the right thing,
Correct me if I'm wrong, but it kind of stemmed from like the reaction of the world watching on The Bachelor, praising you a lot, and then you being like, maybe I don't deserve all this credit for just being a nice guy. Is that right?
That's kind of what motivated me to write this book, because I was being praised for honestly what I think is the bare minimum. There's articles written about me about Tyler Cameron gives masterclass on consent and feminist icon and all this stuff. I'm like, all I did was respect a woman. Like, no is no, and like if she wants to go do something, she should go do it, And so like for me, like when I saw all the praise, it was cool. It was great at first, but then I realized like there's something wrong with our culture right now. This is like what is being praised, and like this should be the norm. So, that's kind of what really motivated to write this book and kind of the core of this book.
A little bit of Bachelor stuff in there, Bachelorette stuff. Did you give Hannah a heads up? Does she know what's in the book?
Yeah, we both talked through like, what's going on in the book, and there's nothing for her to be worried about or concerned. I have no bad things to say about her, so why,
Yeah.
It's all good. It's all good in there.
Are you still friends?
She taught me a lot.
She taught you a lot. Are you still on friendly? Like, do you still see her a lot, or
I haven't seen her in a while, but we're still friends. We're still cool.
You obviously your BFF, Matt James. I know you've gotten to meet Rachael finally. How was that? Do you approve?
Who? I'm just kidding. Rachael is, she was awesome. She's a beam of light. I really enjoyed, hanging out with her, spending time with her. We had a good time. So I think they're great for each other. They're spending a lot of time together, getting comfortable with each other, and they've come a long way. So if they're happy, I'm happy.
Yeah, for sure. He was out with his mom now. It's like, love it.
He's getting out to pick up his shit, like he's cleaning up his clothes, he's not leaving them all over the doors and stuff after he sweats in them, so I like it.
I heard him say in an interview that he's someone who sets an alarm for every 10 minutes to wake up, starting at 2 a.m. That made no sense to me.
He sleeps through alarms, so it's like I sometimes have to go wake because I'll be asleep and it's 4:40 in the morning and I hear an alarm going off. Now I'm up and it won't go off, and his alarm is like the dog barking alarm from the iPhone, and so I have to go shake him and wake him up, and then that's how usually the morning goes. And it's just all downhill from there.
That sounds kind of miserable. I don't know if you watched Katie's premiere, but technically you met Katie when you visited Matt, correct?
I didn't meet her. She was a lot of fun. She got one on me too.
Do you think she's, good Bachelorette material? I don't know if you still watch the show or if you're kind of over it.
I think she's fantastic Bachelorette material. I think she is someone that is going to bring a lot of energy, a lot of light. I think I really enjoyed what she stood up for, when on the show, and she has a heart and like a really compassionate heart. So I think, her heart is something, someone needs to treat her right and take care of her heart. So I'm hoping. I hope for success with her. I haven't watched yet. Maybe I'll watch, but I'm not really. I've been so busy. I haven't been able to watch anything.
Fair. In general, though, do you have advice that you would give contestants whose lives are about to change as they kind of blow up on Instagram, on social media, people weighing in?
Yeah, stick to yourself. Stick to your people. And kind of just roll with that. Have fun with it. Don't read too far into the negative. Don't read too far into the good. Just have fun with it. Be true to yourself and true to your people. That's really the best advice I got to you. A lot of people lose themselves in it. That's kind of what I love being back here in Florida. Is I'm back with my people. And it's kind of why I'm not back in New York as much, is because I enjoy my people more so than I enjoy the rat race.
Rotating hosts on Bachelor in Paradise. I know you never went to Paradise, but how do you feel about, maybe David Spade and Little John stepping into the Bachelor world?
It'll create a very interesting dynamic. I've heard, I saw some stuff about people for it, not for it, but I think there needs to be some change and some excitement, and so I think David Spade commenting on dates will be hilarious. Like, people tune into his Instagram stories to watch him comment about stuff. I remember watching him make fun of me, and I was loving it, And so I think he'll be great for the show. Lil Jon is always exciting to watch and crazy. It'll be a lot of fun.
Would you ever do like a guest stint hosting or something in a Bachelor world?
Yeah, if they wanted me in there, I'd give it a shot.
In general, with like group dates and one-on-one Bachelor dates, how do you even navigate that? Like, I know you've said you wish you should have, maybe been a little more aggressive for the one-on-one time in the beginning of The Bachelor. You've said that before. Do you think on like a group date, how do you not piss everybody off, but also get to know the Bachelorette?
I wouldn't change anything that I did on a group date. I've always kind of played it cool, waited my turn, knew I'd have my turn. I was confident in my time and know I was going to get my time with her, And I kind of set the boundaries for the guys around me. Don't mess with my JP. Look at JP. My bad. I'm like, I said that, Cam pissed me off earlier on the show. I was like, look, respect my time, I'll respect yours. If not, we'll have a problem. And after I said that, everyone kind of was like, all right, I'll respect your time. And so I always was good on my time. But, when you have your time, focus on your time. Don't focus on any other drama or BS. Like, the best way to give someone else one-on-one time is talk about them during your one-on-one time. So talk about you and her.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Tyler. If there's anything else you want to say about Smirnoff, Red, White, and Berry, how people can, get on a yacht with you.
Yes. Sign up and enjoy the time. We're going to have a lot of fun. I'm excited for this. It's the summertime. It's time to enjoy yourself, kick back, and get in the sun and get on the boat with me. Come on.
All right. Sounds good. I'll apply. All right. Thank you, Tyler.
I appreciate you.
Thanks, guys.
Good seeing you.